So a lot of what I'm going to talk about is going to be coping with pain and anxiety. And just a disclosure, I am not a doctor. I'm not trying to cure, diagnose, or prevent any illness. All I specialize in is strictly comfort care. So right now I'm making it could be called a fibromyalgia blend, but it's essential oils that help with inflammation, anti-inflammatory, they help with anxiety. And this blend is orange essential oil, chamomile, orange peel, clear quartz chips, and full moon charged water. The quartz is also charged under a harvest full moon or last full moon. And it's got coconut oil and sweet almond oil and marjoram, the essential oil marjoram, like the herb. And it's really good for muscle spasms, which I did not know. When they just recently told me they think I have fibromyalgia, so I started looking into essential oils for fibro, and one of them that came up was marjoram. Is it marjoram, or I guess it's marjoram. I've grown the herb before, but I've never used it as an essential oil, and it's really, really, it's potent. It's strong. So like I didn't put as much of it as I put in orange oil, which I didn't see how orange oil could help muscle spasms, but it showed up as one that helped muscle spasms as well. And I actually put these, and then I put a little Roman chamomile in there for like a calming, soothing, like undertone. And I put that in there as well. And I take baths in these when my body hurts. So now I'm making them for others. So these are my bath oil blends. And then I also made the same thing in an aromatherapy blend. So this is the aromatherapy blend. So in aromatherapy, it's the same blend, but this one would be like portable and on the go, so you don't have time to take a bath. And where I would apply it would be like here on the back of the neck is a major point. Your wrists, okay, but really what you want to do is get the soles of your feet. And so one of the next things I'll be making is a massage oil of the same blend, and you can rub it in your feet. And the reason I go for the soles of the feet is because there's so many reflex points on there, it's like reflexology. So you would just work. My feet are not clean, so I don't want to like use them for my model. But basically, and I will eventually do maybe a reflexology on the feet. But I do. Basically, you want to rub the feet, and you can't really do it wrong. Anything that feels good is great. You want to work your send lines, which are kind of like the 3 down the middle with your thumbs, and that activates the energy in the feet. And then you want to just work. I have back problems, so I usually work along the outsides of the foot. And then for like anxiety, I'm working the center, because most of it is those are your organs. It corresponds with your organs here. And then like for sinuses, you work on the toes, which, yay, my feet made it to the video anyway, yay. So, but anyway, you also absorb your essential oils through your skin. And you're breathing them in, so you're also getting the benefits. They actually, things that you inhale actually do eventually enter your bloodstream. So these work in a lot of different ways. And you really just want to find the blend that works for what it is that you're dealing with. And for me, it's usually full body pain and anxiety, or the pain will bring on anxiety. So a lot of what I'm going to talk about is going to be coping with pain and anxiety. And just a disclosure, I am not a doctor. I'm not trying to cure, diagnose, or prevent any illness. All I specialize in is strictly comfort care. So everything I share with you are things that I use to help me cope with pain and anxiety naturally. Okay, so I haven't named that the orange chamomile and marjoram blend. I haven't given it a name yet. Usually I go with something really simple like jasmine, or this is lavender amethyst, and This is amethyst chips, lavender, I think rosemary in this one, and chamomile. And this one's good for stress, anxiety, and also headaches, and probably your immune system as well. Lavender is like the amethyst of aromatherapy, and amethyst being a master healing crystal. And then lavender, for just about any ailment you look up, lavender is there. And that's why you see it everywhere when you go to the store. Everything's marketed in lavender scent, because it really is good for stress and anxiety, but it's also good for headaches. It's good for muscle pain. It's antiviral, antiseptic, antibacterial. I mean, its list of benefits are as long as amethyst, the crystal's list of benefits are. So anyway, I was getting ADD. I was like, you know what? I grew this. So the lavender little herbs in here, these little, not the flower petals, but the actual little greenery, I grew that in my garden, and I got happy for a minute. But anyway, so this one could be used for stress, anxiety, immune system boosting. Again, same application points. There are many other application points on the body, which eventually I'll either post a blog or talk about those. But primarily for me, it's this neck area, usually here. I want to be able to smell it. If I do it here, it might be because I'm trying to just breathe it, or I might even hold the roll-on and just breathe it, which I know they make those little inhalers, which I've not gotten to those yet, but sometimes I do. I just sit there and I just keep reapplying and breathing it, especially if I've got a headache. And I put it on the soles of my feet. With the headache, when you come to thinking about it, you can be so sensitive that you don't actually want to breathe in a scent that might feel like it might aggravate it. And I really resisted, but rosemary kept popping up as something that's really good for, and I'm having hormonal migraines. So like prior to my period or during my period, I'm having a migraine on the side of my head. And I suffered going for a couple of days, and I'm not big on medications if I can avoid taking them, because they upset my stomach and I don't like side effects. And I broke down and took a bath in this blend, so I'm getting ready to mix it in a bath oil blend. And I just leaned in over the side of the tub and just breathed it in. And it probably gave me the most relief. I was finally able to relax and go to bed and just sleep the rest of it off. Because ultimately, you're not looking to get back on your feet. I mean, you are. That's the end game. But you really just want to get through it. And so this helped. Rosemary is not one of my favorite scents. It's one of my favorite herbs to eat, but not to smell. So, but I did it and it helped. And then this one is jasmine rose, which is one of my favorite scents in general. So most any scent that's like attractive to you is probably attractive to you the same way a crystal would be, because you're needing something, some aspect of it is calling to you. So I really like jasmine rose, and some people would say it was for love or romance or whatever, but really the reason I like it is it just really instantly relaxes my whole body. And rose can also be really beneficial for PMS and hormone balancing. But it's my favorite scent, so I'm making it, and it too will be a bath oil. And it has a lot of anti-anxiety. Jasmine's uplifting, joyful, so it could be a pick-me-up if that's what you want. But if you like it, then it's calling to you for a reason. And we're going to work on some other blends, but those are the ones I'm working on at the moment. Oh, I hope you found some of this information helpful. If you look forward to more videos like this one, where I talk more about comfort care and anxiety tips, and pain management, like mostly comfort care tips, then please like and subscribe and comment below what you'd be interested in hearing more about. And if you're interested in purchasing any of the aromatherapy bath oils or any of the other products, they will all be available on our website at readwriteandrock.com or our Etsy shop, and the link to both are below. And you can like and follow me on Instagram or Facebook at Read, Write, and Rock. Bye.